Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to try to review ICPX token, Icrypex exchange token. Let's start. While I'm recording this video, Icrypex ICPX token does not have a ranking on CoinGecko since the market cap has not been confirmed yet. Let's go to the webpage and check what is this project first. Icrypex is a centralized exchange which you can buy and sell tokens and coins, and ICPX is the token of this centralized exchange, and this token has been minted on AWAX chain. So we will try to understand a bit detailed in a minute. First, let's check the basics on CoinGecko. For the maximum supply, CoinGecko is telling us a number as 500 million. This number is correct. It has been confirmed within the documents of the project, and when we check the Explorer page, we can see total supply in here, but if we check the contract itself, we can see there is a maximum supply limit as 500 million. So this number is correct. For the total supply, the Explorer is telling us it is around 261 million. This number is correct. The number on CoinGecko, 25 million, is not updated yet, so the correct number is 261 million. For circulation supply, we can calculate our circulation supply relatively according to ourselves. If we check the holders page, we can see the distribution of the tokens to the wallet addresses, and we can calculate. According to me, the circulation supply is right now 12 million. So 12 million of circulation supply multiplied by the current price is coming a number around $17.5 million. So we can assume the market cap is around $17.5 million. For example, $18 million, and it is coming to a ranking point around 1,200. So I will assume the project's place is 1,200 on CoinGecko ranking. Let's continue with the chart. When we check the chart, the project has been listed on CoinGecko for the last 5 months. So 5 months on CoinGecko and 5% of circulation supply is telling us that the project is a very young project. So when we check the markets on CoinGecko, we can see Maxi and Icrypex itself, but the token is listed on more exchanges. We will check them on the web page in a minute, but they are not registered on CoinGecko yet. Before going deeper, let's have a quick summary. According to the tokenomics supply situation, the risk is between medium and high. It is closer to the medium. According to the price and chart, right now the risk is between low and medium. It is closer to the medium. According to the markets, the risk is very, very small. Let's continue with GitHub. When we check the GitHub, we can confirm they have 2 shares and they're not being updated. They are very old shares. Since the project is a centralized exchange project, the GitHub is not really active, and it is normal. Especially for a project in an early phase, there is no problem about GitHub. When we check the Twitter, we can confirm the posts are coming up regularly, and they have many Twitter pages since it has a centralized exchange with different languages. So there is no problem on Twitter as well. Let's go back to webpage and try to understand the project. Then let's go through the webpage as fast as we can. So on the webpage, since the project is in the very early phase, there is not so much detailed as for now, so we still can check the white paper. I'm not generally checking white papers, but since the project is in a very early phase, we can check it. Let's try to understand the model first, then let's go through the white paper and web page. The model is really similar to Binance Exchange and BNB token. Let's put some names in here. On the left, let's put Binance Centralized Exchange and Icrypex Centralized Exchange. And on the right, let's put Binance Smart Chain for Binance and AWAX for Icrypex. And in the middle, we can say BNB token or coin, it doesn't matter, and ICPX token. So what Binance is doing, BNB is located on Binance Smart Chain. It has some transactions and some communication, and plus BNB has communication with Binance Chain itself. And Icrypex is using the same model, but they're using the AWACS chain. ICPX is located on AWACS chain, and it has a communication with AWACS chain, and then plus it has a communication with Icrypex centralized exchange. And both of them are creating utility points for these tokens. So they are generally staking, normal staking, liquidity staking, plus dual investment, dual token investment schedule, lowering the fees in the transactions inside of the centralized exchange, withdrawal fee lowering or erasing withdrawal fees. Plus, we can add some ICOs and then we can add some launchpads. As you know, on Binance Chain, if a new project is coming with ICO or launchpad, if you have BNB tokens, you can purchase them prior than the others. And same will come to Icrypex soon. So this is the main model for the project, and now they have started to develop all these utility areas for ICPX token. Let's go to the white paper and then web page, and let's try to understand the project better, what they have in their hand as for now. If you're interested, you can check the white paper, but I will check only one part. It is the use cases. So I'm searching for use cases. Then I'm coming to here. As you can see, staking. Number 2 is the transfer fee cut, listing fees, token listing fees, Icrypex launchpad, priority in ICO sales. So 3-layer reference model. So trade small cap tokens only with ICPX token, airdrop, NFT marketplace, academy, peer-to-peer transactions, liquidity farming, dual investment, and company share option. In the future, if they have a company share for Icrypex centralized exchange, they are considering to create a utility area for ICPX token at that point as well. So let's now check the web page if they have created some utilities or not, or what they have in their hand as for now. So when we go back to web page, in this centralized exchange web page, we can see a separate part for the token, and there are 3 links. Right now we are in the number 1. So we have our slogan and some explanation. Then we have our white paper and then click to buy. If you click this, we can see ICPX USDT pair on Icrypex itself. When we go down a bit, we can learn some basics for the token lock situation according to the pre-sale. So when we go down a bit, we can see some video explanations. They are in Turkish language, but you can use CCs, and there are many explanations inside of these videos. When we go down a bit more, we can see the listing of ICPX token on Maxi, Bitmart, Asbit, and LBAC. So we have already mentioned some of them are not located in here. When we go down a bit more, click here to buy again. When we go down a bit more, the features of the token. It is using AWACS chain. You can use MetaMask together, and we have global business partners, fee discounts, earning returns with staking, liquid farming, dual investment, Icrypex launchpad, NFT platform, and academy. So when we go down a bit more, we can see some same explanations. We can see some statistics about Icrypex centralized exchange, and we can see some FAQs. If you're interested, please read this part. So the page has been finalized. We have arrived to the bottom, but we will not check the links since those links are regarding to the centralized exchange, but we are trying to understand the token. So the second page in here is the token distribution page. When we open this page, we can see a transparent and reliable explanation page. What are the token distributions and what is the current situation? There are many numbers in here. If you're interested, you can check them all. And if you have any hesitation, these are the links for the smart contracts regarding these explanations. When you click them, you can go directly to the AWACS scan and you can check everything if they're correct or not. If we go down a bit more, we can see some statistics for the token itself. And if we go down a bit more, we can see the reserves of the exchange itself. If we go down a bit more, we can see a special part for ICPX token. So in here, collateralization is very important. It is more than 100. So we are in the safe side. And there are some FAQs in this page as well. So the third page is about token fees. If you are a holder of ICPX token and if you are using Icrypex exchange, you can have some discount on the transaction fees inside of this centralized exchange. So in this page, we can learn more about this. And there are some FAQs as well. So we have checked the 3 pages, no issues. So plus, we need to check some other links in here. Under the Earn tab, there is the staking. When we go to this page, we can see the staking of ICPX is active. So the second one is, again, under the Earn tab, we can click farming, and in this page, we can see the farming is active as well. So dual token investment you can consider, or you can consider liquid staking. It doesn't matter. You can invest dual tokens and you can benefit from it. One of them is the ICPX at this part. As you can see, the other one is the AVAX. If you put a number in here, you can see the details and you can stake if you prefer. So we have checked this part, and also the fees are active. If you are a holder, you can benefit from the transaction fees lowering. So it is active as well. Let's go back to the white paper as for now, and let's check the explanation for the use cases one more time. So when we come to the use cases, as you can see, staking is already active. Transfer fee cut is already active. So listing fee, launchpad, ICO part is not active. Referral model is not active yet. Trade small cap tokens only with ICPX token is not active. Airdrop is not active. NFT is not active. Academy is not active. Peer-to-peer active. Liquid farming is active. Deal investment is active. Company share is not active yet. So what we need to understand at this point is, after 5 months, they have been activated some of the features and they are working on the others. So this white paper is real, and they are working on the utility areas of the token itself. So we have tried to understand the model and we have checked the web page. Finally, let's check the YouTube channel and let's mention the team before analyzing the token itself. When we come to the YouTube page of the project, as you can see, they have more than 2,000 videos and they have more than 160,000 subscribers. So they have been very active on YouTube. They're creating a special place for themselves on YouTube. It is very important, and if you want to learn more about the team, you can write Icrypex founder on Google, and then you will find a list about outs page, and on this page you can confirm the names and the people in the core team. So they're all active, especially the CEO. As you can see, Gokal Icher, you can confirm him on this YouTube channel as well. He is active, explaining everything in detail, and if you want to learn more about him, you can write his name on YouTube and you will find many interviews for him. So there is no problem on the team itself. We can confirm, and the YouTube is really active. The project is getting a check mark on the team itself as well. So let's now go back to the CoinGecko page and try to analyze the project. First, the negatives. So the first negative thing is the circulation supply right now is around 5%. We need to be careful on that. The second one is GitHub is not really active yet because the project is very young. And the third one is project has a centralized exchange, and this centralized exchange model is really similar with the other big centralized exchanges like Binance and some others. So the competition is really huge at this point, and Icrypex is in the beginning of this path. So inside of this path, there are many dangers. So they need to be very careful. As you can see, they have created their own YouTube channel and they're working hard on that. They're working hard on their blog shares as well. So they know what they're doing. and they're creating the utility areas, and they also know this path is extremely dangerous. But we need to be careful as well. If this project gets successful in time, the duration will not be so short because the competition is huge, and getting a place inside of this market is not really easy. So this is not a negative thing, but this is a very critical thing that we need to be aware of. So the positive parts, the project's collateral percentage is extremely high. We are in the positive place more than 100. This is a very good point. We can see the reserves. This is a very good point. We can see the transparent tokenomics in everywhere. This is a very good point. And following their white paper, the usage cases, the areas, the utility areas has been created. So the project is going smoothly, slowly, and surely. This is a very good point for future success. This is the positive part of the project. Plus, we can confirm the team, we can follow their YouTube channel and the developments. These are the good parts as well. So let's try to understand the price movement. If we are in the bull market and the bull market hits hard, of course the price will jump at some point. At this point we need to be very careful because the circulation supply is around 5%. If the circulation percent jumps from 5 to 50 in a very short period of time, this can create danger. But as you can see, everything is extremely transparent and the project is trying to move slowly but surely. It means that this circulation supply cannot jump from 5 to 50 in a short period of time. So we can comfortable on that. So this means if the bull market is here and if it hits hard, the project's price will jump because the circulation supply will not increase fast. So the price will jump and then we can expect some drop, and then if the bull market resumes we can expect another jump and then another drop. The question in here, when the bear market arrives, if the project's price will go down lower to the point that it has started to grow, there is a low risk at this point if you ask me, and this low risk is coming from, one of them is coming from tokenomics and unexpected behavior on tokenomics, and the other one is the hack possibility. If the project receives a hack, this can create a price drop significantly. We need to be careful on that as well. But other than this, the project is going smoothly, so maybe the price will not go lower than that point. So if we are not in a bull market, if the market will continue sideways or a bit bearish, so we can expect a price drop slowly in time from this project, but under $1. The project's price cannot leap under $1 so easy. It can jump slowly if the project's price go lower than $1 because they have their market maker and they have the funds ready for the collateral. So they can use that funds to keep the price more than $1. So that's an important point as well. So we have calculated the project's ranking on CoinGecko as 1200. If you ask me, the project's place can change between 1000 and 1300 for a short period of time in the short term. But in the midterm, if you ask me, this project has a potential to grow between 700 to 1000 and start to live in there in midterm. After this point, the project needs to expand globally and carefully. If they can get successful at this criteria, then the project's place can jump more than 700. So if you're interested about this project, you need to keep an eye if the project is being global or not in time. That's the most critical point of the project itself. So that is all from me for Icrypex token and this video. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice in the videos and I'm not a financial advisor. If you have any questions about the project, please leave a comment. I will try to find it and answer it. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.